Hey everybody, Jordan from Back Society here. Do me a favor and click that subscribe button below and hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single episode. Now, back to grinding. All right. So we know what happened yesterday on Sunday. The Ravens crushed the Broncos, man. What was it? It was 10-41, dude. Fucking absolute statement on one of the top defenses in the league right now.
Yeah, dude, it was amazing. Like, oh my God, it was so good.
It was so good, dude. Lamar.
I got to watch it live too.
Oh,
my God. Yeah. Oh my God.
Dude, absolute crushing. Lamar's probably going to win another Player of the Week award with his, 19 attempts, 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, I want to say.
Was it only 3 touchdowns?
They do 2 players, right, for Player of the Week?
Yeah, AFC and NFC.
2 AFC and 2 NFC?
No, I just said they have an NFC and an AFC.
Yeah, because, I mean, Derrick Henry got 1,000 yards rushing.
Yeah, he just got his he just notched his 1,000-yard season. Probably going to go way over that, which is really nice. I mean, you got to love it for Derrick Henry. He had 2 touchdowns in his 100-yard game. 23 attempts, dude. I love this team. This is the best offense we've seen in a while. Lamar is just the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And I love watching him play. He's electric.
That's the thing, though, but it's like a trade-off, right? Because, like, the offense is so good, but the defense is just...
It's crap, yeah.
Yeah, dude. The defense has me really worried. Like, they kind of pulled it together at the end, because at first I was like, oh, shit, this is going to be a shootout.
Yeah, you were ringing the fire Zach Orr bell.
I'm still ringing it, because, like, it was embarrassing, man. Like, it's just like some of those plays, you're like, why are you giving him so much space?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, on 3rd downs and 4th downs. It's like, what are we doing here?
Nothing but, like push zone coverage.
I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for a couple penalties, like, the score would be way different.
Sure. We got lucky on a few of them. Definitely.
You know? So, like, I mean, Bo Nix, I mean, you got to hand it to the guy. He kind of put that team on his shoulders, man. He was making plays.
Bones is good. He's good.
Yeah.
And then we got the Bengals in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Not worried about that. Not worried about that.
Bengals are good.
Bengals are good. Yeah. I was told they were good last game.
I mean, how do you feel about the Browns? The Browns beat us, man. Like,
the Browns did beat us. We did drop that. Cleveland keeps getting like 1 win out of us for some reason.
We play down to the level of our opponent, man.
We did. Jameis Winston, 30 for 30 took us by surprise and just
Mr. 30 for 30.
It's not like it was a knock on Lamar. It was just the whole team just fell apart around him, dude. It was wild. They pulled it together, crushed the Broncos. I feel like they're going to pull it together because I would say out of the divisions, the Bengals are like our rivals nowadays. So I feel like we're going to pull it together against
We haven't played the Steelers yet.
Yeah, but they have a tough schedule up ahead. Like, this was their last this was after the bye week. They have a tough schedule.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to see what they're really made of. But like, at the end of the day, I mean, the Bengals aren't bad. Joe Burrow's making plays. They're putting points up.
That's the thing. It's like anybody has a shot if they have a quarterback and a wide receiver in their defense.
I mean,
that's really what it comes down to.
Good for them, I guess. They crushed the Raiders. They did.
The Raiders
they got their Raiders OC fired finally. Good for them.
Bro, did you see they fired the Saints coach?
Yeah. Dennis Allen. Gone.
7 straight losses, bro. They're like, hey, man, here's the door.
At least some team can fire somebody, right?
Bro, we got to get rid of Zach Orr. We're like, bring him back, like demote him, like just find somebody else. He needs to sit another year.
We do got Dean Pease in waiting, right? He's like the assistant right now.
Yeah, he isn't he officially like a consultant or something like that?
He's a consultant, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
just bring back.
But we need like we need a Max Crosby.
We do need a Max Crosby, dude.
Yeah,
because when I was watching the game, I was like, man, We got no rush. We need a rush.
I mean, yeah, we need a rush, but man, the Broncos did too. Lamar had all day to throw yesterday.
Yeah, there's a couple really bad sacks though. That was like, God, man, like,
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised he got hit so much.
He was hurt. He was hurt yesterday.
Yeah,
Like, he didn't run at all.
Yeah, he did not really run. He got I want to say he got around 8 yards, like rushing.
And then
Four
for like a yard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then scrambled for a 10-yard first down. You could tell he wasn't running.
but he also didn't need to.
That's true. He didn't.
I mean, Derrick Henry, Justice Hill, that man making plays. He don't care.
A guy, man.
Making plays.
Running.
That's my
catching.
God.
Dude, Justice Hill is fun to watch.
You know what I kept hearing?
Dude, he really is.
You know what I kept hearing from people, from like analysts and stuff after the game? The Ravens have their true number one in Zay Flowers. How do you feel about that, Scott?
No. Hey. I'm glad he had a breakout game.
He's been having
thank God, man.
I think he's like number one in yards right now.
Yeah, he has 654 total yards right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, his last 4 games, this game he had 127 yards, last game 115. Buccaneers, he had like 11, and then game before that he had like 120.
Yeah. I mean, he's playing well. I think him and Lamar finally getting I think he's getting more confidence though. He's kind of like willing to go up for the ball. You know what I mean? He's a small dude. But like Rashad Bateman's making some blocks.
Yeah,
he's getting physical.
Gave him that one block when he took it to the house.
Bro, that was a huge block.
Yep.
He was like a bowling ball, man. He was just taking dudes out.
He took it. He was surrounded too, and then you just see Bateman fly in there.
Yeah.
But passing is a lot easier when you have Derrick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, 100%.
Yeah, it opens up the passing game a whole lot, dude. That's why, man, sometimes I still look at the roster and just still shocked we have Derrick Henry on there, you know? It's wild to me.
Dude. I told you too when we got him, I was like, this like Reynolds going to Brady. It like passing. And then for the rushing, it's like Derrick Henry going to Lamar in our system where we're just made to run the ball. You know,
but
he's already got 1,000 yards.
But I love how we're running the ball and then using that to like set up the pass. Like it's like a legitimate, you know, like because before when we would run, we would just run, right? And you would get your little like out here and there. But now it's like, no, we're running it down the throats and then we're just tearing them up in the air,
right?
Slicing, dicing,
you know.
Yeah.
You know, our tight end's not our number one receiver. Like, what is this backwards universe?
I know.
Oh man. We've like switched identities from like defense to offense. Never thought that would happen.
Yeah, man. I'm loving it though.
Every time when Derrick Henry gets the ball, it's like, man, he could just break one. Like every time he gets it.
No doubt. There's no doubt.
Dude, I'm
like
for it.
And he's such a stand-up runner right now. Didn't we talk about that?
Yeah.
The dude he's not even lower. He's just like, I'm gonna walk through you.
Yeah, he does it too. He does it.
Man, I'm loving it. Yeah. I was worried. I'm not gonna lie. I was worried about playing the Broncos because their defense, they were selling their defense hard.
Yeah.
And we were like, watch this.
And of course, after coming off a loss, we ended up crushing a good team.
Yeah. Yep. I mean,
I love when that happens. It happens a lot with us.
But like, you got to question the defense. Like, how is there such a disparity where we're number one against the rush, but like the last against the pass? Like, how is that even possible? That doesn't make sense, right? Like, where's the balance?
We're ahead. We're ahead all the time. Give up. But the thing is, too, is like, that's our third 40-point game we put up on the season.
Yeah. It is. And Lamar, this is Lamar's fourth career perfect passer rating game.
Yeah. Boy, he tied like
Roethlisberger,
Brady. Yeah. I saw like Randall Cunningham was on there. Like, that was wild. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, why is the defense so out of balance though? Like that's my fear.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we're not going to win with that defense. We're not going to win a
Yeah,
championship.
but like I don't know, man. It's just weird, like how they're so good against the run, but they're so bad against the pass. Like garbage against the pass.
Yeah.
They love giving those like middle, those like medium depth pass. Like they love to give those just up, and they're like, oh, you know what? And the next thing you know, we're like in the red zone. You're like, what? How did they get down here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like 1 yard run, 1 yard run, 12-yard pass. Shit. 1 yard run, 1 yard, 12, and then you're like, oh fuck, man. Like
every time there's like a third down, you're just like, oh, they're gonna get it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like our third down conversion, like prevention rate is terrible, dude.
It is. You see like third and long, and next thing you know, 15 yards.
It's so bad. And then there's like a dumb penalty. And you're just like, oh, here we go.
Holding, fucking the pass interference.
It's, oh my God. But then the offense comes out and they're just like, all right, boys, 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
I know, like before halftime, exactly. Like 30 seconds before halftime. Next thing you know, Zay Flowers just brings it in, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah, you know what though? Like we got to keep this momentum up. I think the defense is gonna get better. They're not gonna be amazing, but as long as they stay number one against the run, like that's something, right?
Yeah.
If
as
you can at least dominate
big plays, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah,
I think it's crazy that we're doing so well. Like tomorrow's the trade deadline, but we're doing so well before our week. Typically, our bye week, we elevate. Like we hit that next gear. We hit that next, level. And so I can't wait to see. Oh, for sure. And I think by our bye week, they'll figure out what's wrong with their defense and correct it.
Man, I hope so. Because
coaches, everybody's just communication. Because we have the talent.
Yeah, the talent is, but isn't it? I've never heard of them bringing in an old coordinator to be a consultant. Like there's an issue. There's something right there. Like they're seeing something that Zach Orr is missing.
Yeah.
Where they're like, hey, let's just bring Dean back. Just you know what? He's just gonna hang out. He's just gonna put this headset on. He's gonna.
I never even heard of that either.
That's what I'm saying. When I heard it, I was like, what?
I mean, I immediately when I heard, I was like putting it in the chat. I was like, Dean Pease is back, baby.
What are they? Are like just being nice? They're like, we don't want to fire him.
That's what it feels like.
Seems like,
yeah, right.
Like he just needs a mentor.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They're like, hey, this is a year. We got to get this done.
Well, yeah, but we're not. But we can't fire you.
A big reason why he's our DC is because we're afraid we're going to lose him to Seattle.
Let him go to Seattle.
Look,
are you think they're sitting there going, like, oh man, we almost overpaid that guy.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we would have not known. We would have been like, man, especially if Seattle started crushing.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, true. They did in the beginning, and everybody was like, oh, man.
Yeah, I know. Lamar is just behind Geno Smith in passing yards. He's number 2 right now.
That's crazy.
See that?
Never thought I'd see the day, right?
Lamar,
I can't believe Geno Smith's still playing.
Yeah, I know.
Let's just be real.
I know.
I mean, good for that man. He got a chance, and he is running with it.
He is.
Yeah.
He is,
man. But imagine being a franchise where they're like, we can't do any better. What are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on?
Speaking of Geno, I mean, the Seattle, they're 4-5 right now. They just lost to the Rams. He threw 3 for 3.
Oh.
Happy for him. Matt Stafford obviously bulldozed over that defense.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Seahawks have some problems.
Yes. But, there's a lot of teams that have problems.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at the Bears who just got crushed 29-9 against Cardinals.
I love watching Caleb Williams do that crazy scramble. And they're like, it looks like Jaden Dan. And an incomplete pass. And I was just like, that is the Bears, dude. It was so funny. Dude, and then I saw the video, and then in the middle of that play, DJ Moore just walked off the field. In the middle of the play. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. I wish I
Yeah,
did.
like Caleb Williams is scrambling and scrambling. He's like running to the far sideline, and you see DJ Moore just walk, and he's limps off the field. He just walks away, like in the middle of the play. It's wild, dude.
Dude, I gotta love Chicago, man. Chicago football is the best football, dude. It's nothing but disappointment.
Nah, Bears.
Thank God I am not a
Bears fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Definitely the fan of a better team, dude.
You've been out there long enough. I thought you were just gonna convert.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
he has Cubs jerseys. He's converting a little bit. Just not.
I was about to say it's not like this. It's not out of his wheelhouse. You know, Mr. Bandwagon.
The bandwagon, dude.
Yeah.
Don't you have a Blackhawks jersey?
Me? I wore it for work.
Yeah, it comes for work too.
What other hockey team am I supposed to wear? Baltimore doesn't
Capitals?
have one. Fuck DC, dude.
Great.
Fuck DC.
Okay.
Look, ever since like 06 when the Nationals came about, and I saw slowly some people trading in those O's hat for like the Walgreens W. Never, dude. Never gonna do that.
Walgreens W.
I mean, but you know what? As long as those were like Redskins fans, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But if you're like a Baltimore, you know what? That was weird. Yeah, the Nationals thing was weird.
It was weird. The next thing you know, people are just like, well, I guess I'll root for the Caps and like the Bullets. No, dude. DC stole our basketball team.
Yeah, but do you think people felt the same way about like old school Colts fans who finally like, you know what, I'm a Ravens fan now?
Well, I mean, the Colts were gone though.
But I'm saying, didn't they used to have the Washington Senators or whatever? There was a baseball team at some point, wasn't there?
The Senators. Yeah, that was yeah, but DC lost that. That's why they got the Nationals. And then the Wizards used to be the Baltimore's team, the Baltimore Bullets.
Yeah, Bullets. I know they used to be the Bullets, but I feel like, you know, sometimes when like a market loses a team, you know, do you stick with that team or do you just like go with the new team? You know what I mean? Like just
I think it depends. Like if it's an amicable move, like let's say like the Oakland Raiders, you won't see Raiders
that was amicable. We're just like, peace out. We're going to Vegas.
Yeah, but like if you talk to like the average Raider fan, they don't give a fuck. It's kind of wild.
But the average Raider fan you're talking to doesn't live in Oakland.
True, but I tell you this though,
they mostly live in Stockton.
So the Rams used to be in St. Louis,
yeah,
right? So when Rams moved, a lot of people from St. Louis jumped on the KC bandwagon.
Well, I mean, like it's the other team in Missouri, really.
I got some friends who are Rams fans from St. Louis, and they're still Rams fans.
Mm.
But what I'm saying is, what if they get a new team that's not the Rams?
Then you
is
drop
it okay for them to go and root for the new home team?
Then I think you drop it.
Of course.
I think you root for the next hometown team. Why wouldn't you?
But what if you what if you got that Rams tattoo?
Man, they left you. You should leave them, dude.
I mean,
I'm not getting hung up on my exes.
You know,
you gotta laser it out.
Yeah.
You gotta color it. You just cover it up, man. I don't know what you're trying to say here, man. I mean, like,
no, what I'm saying is people who became Nationals fans, right? Like, they were probably DC, Virginia area, a lot of them.
Okay,
and they had adopted the Orioles because that was the closest thing they had to a home team.
I mean, I suppose if like you're a little older and you do remember the Senators, but like these were people our age, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, where do they live? Like that's the thing, right? Like what's close?
They went to MSJ, so they probably
fans
near.
Were they Redskins fans?
That I don't know.
Because then it's like obvious, right? Because those guys are idiots. Like, you know what I mean? They love to lose, so why not become a?
I mean, I'll give you this. There was when I went to college, there was a lot of people from Nova who did admit they used to be O's fans until the Nationals came about. And, you know, that's fine because that's what the Nationals are for, you know?
I had a lot of friends. I mean, some of them are actually still O's fans because they like been O's fans their whole lives. But they're O's and Skins fans. It was like the weirdest thing to me.
That is.
You know what I mean?
It's really weird.
But like that's all they had, and they love baseball. Or they're, you know, and then everybody else was the Yankees fan. So.
Oh yeah, Yankees fans. Yeah, they're freaking everywhere, dude. They're everywhere in here too. Even in Chicago, you can find the Yankees fans and for some reason some Dodgers fans too.
Yeah, it's just because those are bandwagon fans.
Yeah, 100%
but you know what? But I mean, you know what though? The Dodgers, the LA market's huge, right? LA is a baseball town, so like you're gonna expect that, right? It's like they're pretty much the Dallas Cowboys of baseball for a while.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they also they're also like a historically like important team when it comes to baseball. You know, they had like Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, I mean the Dodgers are legit. I mean they just won again. So,
but it comes down to it is that I will never root for a DC team. I just don't respect DC.
I like the Caps. Caps are fun, man. No. Caps. If you go to a Caps game, it's a different atmosphere. Let me tell you.
I don't like being sandwiched and having to choose between Caps or like let's say the Penguins. Don't like that.
Why would you choose the Penguins? Well, they're not even close.
They're both close. Pittsburgh ain't that far.
It's further than DC.
Just barely.
But at least like, I mean, that's like, oh man, like, oh, who do I root for? The Skins of the Steelers?
But the thing is, I hate Steel City, but I also hate DC. I mean, like, as a Ravens fan, I'm not rooting for Landover.
Yeah, but at least it's in Maryland. I mean, your team's so bad they don't even have like they can't even live in their own city. How crazy is that? You know what I mean? Isn't that wild? At least give it to the Nats. They built a stadium in the city, and it's a nice stadium.
That's why I like calling the Redskins the lesser team from Maryland.
I mean, they just are.
But people are jumping on that Jaden bandwagon right now. I mean, they just beat the Giants barely for some reason.
I mean, you know,
the Giants. We played the Giants this year. I'm afraid they're gonna beat us.
Yeah, they probably will.
Are they the worst team in the NFL?
They're 2-7, which I mean, there's a lot of 2-7 teams out there right now.
I mean, we just lost to a 1-6. So what do we? I mean.
We did. I mean, they're what 2-7 now.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I'm pretty sure they're like, hey, we're playing the Giants tomorrow. Everybody just some rest, and I'll go out, get there right before game time,
make some TikTok,
hungover, and like let's just go and wing it.
Let's just try out some like experimental moves. Man, there is a lot of 2-7, 2-16.
Jaguars, there was a story.
Titans, Browns, Raiders.
There was a story about Clinton Portis, the running back.
I miss it. Clinton Portis. Jeez.
Yeah, they said when he had his 200-yard game, like he's extremely hungover. He was go to the coach's office and tell him that he can't play, but Shannon Sharp still. And told him what to do. He had to throw up and then like the sauna and cold water. And then he went out an hour later and ran for like 200 yards.
That's the secret. That's the secret, man. That's what we got to start doing. We need to do that for Derrick Henry.
I love how that guy's hungover and like, but then you had Michael Jordan who played with the flu. You know what I mean? I feel like those are two different things. Like, I mean, I guess Dennis Rodman played hungover, so like, you know.
There was that pitch that a no-hitter on LSD. Remember that?
Who was that?
In the 70s? I forget the pitcher he threw. There was a documentary on it. Pitcher that no-hitter on LSD.
So that's pretty wild.
Some of the players be doing some crazy things.
Who is it?
Doc Ellis.
Doc Ellis. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, you know, sometimes the universe just rewards you for taking a chance.
I swear.
Under the influence of LSD. No fucking way, dude. No way.
I just saw some stat, though, that like you forget how good Randy Johnson was. In like 2002 or something, he struck out like 419 people.
Dude, he was lefty and gas.
I mean,
6'10".
Wow.
Through the 100 like the 100 hour fastball and
killed that bird exploded.
explode.
That's one of the coolest sports moments of all time, dude. There's no doubt.
I mean, looking at his pictures, yeah, he looks like someone that kills birds.
Yeah, he goes, but yeah, with a gun.
Yeah, the gun. He looks like a farm boy.
He does, man. He never looked like a baseball player.
I mean, he looks he looks like something that's gonna break into my house, man.
One of the best pitchers of all time, hands down.
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's what we need on roster for the Orioles, man. Maybe we'll stop choking in the playoffs and get swept.
God, I know, man. I'm so tired of that.
I'm tired of that too. So much. Dude, I don't want to be choke city. All right, we only have 2 teams, 2 chances of a championship.
We choke.
What are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
We're Charm City. We're not choke. We can't be KC. I don't understand what's KC. Put something in their water. It's either KC Royals or the Chiefs.
Yeah, I know, dude. I went to a bar like a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about baseball. The guy pulls out like that he's a Royals fan, and I just said, I still have forgiven you for 2014, dude.
Gross.
That was supposed to be our year.
See, that's the problem. You only got 2 teams, so like you might as well adopt the Caps. No. Just because it gives you one extra chance. At least they won a Stanley Cup.
Nah, I don't care. Yeah, one.
So
I mean, like, okay, so
Ovi's a monster,
the city
dude.
I utterly despise, or no, even better, I can adopt the city I've been living in for over 10 years that has a dynasty, that has 2 dynasties. Which one should I go for?
Wait, what do you consider in a dynasty? And
why not adopt them? I can actually watch them play.
No, but I'm saying, what's the other dynasty? You said 2 dynasties.
They had a dynasty a while ago, like 60s.
Oh, you're saying the Blackhawks have had like 2 dynasty runs?
Dynasty.
Is that what you're saying? Oh, I got you. Yeah, I will say every Blackhawk fan I've ever met, I've just despised. So.
No, that's just
they're so annoying,
fan, dude. That's just average Chicago fan.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just the way they speak and the way they look and the way they act.
I might have
it's one of those.
If you ever encounter a Chicago Blackhawk fan from Chicago, the way they say Blackhawk is Blackhawk. They say it in a weird accent. But if you say Black Hawk really fast, they'll think you're saying Black Hawk. So I usually ask them if they like Blackhawks, and they usually say yeah.
And they say yeah. Of course they do. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Go Caps.
Go now, dude. No. The team I like watching the most, not recently, but was Anaheim.
The Ducks?
The Ducks, baby. With Corey Perry.
I watched that movie too. Yeah, it was cool.
The team was after the movie. The movie wasn't about the team. Yes. Disney owned Anaheim for a time. And then they sold it and they won a championship.
For like 30 minutes. And I was muted.
What are you talking about?
For the longest time. I was trying
3
to
minutes.
tell you guys that I'm a huge Las Vegas fan.
Oh my the Golden Knight. Oh, look at here. What did I called him a bandwagon, Mr. Bandwagon.
That is the most bandwagon hockey team. I swear to God, dude.
They just know how to win.
Yeah, that's because they stole the good players from all the teams.
Yeah, they had a wild goddamn draft, dude, and went to the Stanley Cup in their first year of existence. That's insane.
I mean, don't hate the player, hate the game.
I am hating the players, dude. They had that goalie who was really good. Fuck them.
And then if I wasn't a Vegas fan, my other team is the Red Wings.
Why Detroit?
Detroit, yeah.
Why Detroit?
You know why.
Anybody's better than friggin' just as long as it's not a Pennsylvania or the Bruins or any of the northern teams.
No, dude, see, like Maryland is sandwiched between 2 states. There's Pennsylvania and there's Virginia and DC, right? Fuck all of them. Okay? Maryland, number 1, fuck their teams. Everyone around them. You just can't do it.
Every time I think of like Blackhawks, I just think of Wayne's World.
Oh, yeah, because it was filmed in Aurora.
Game on.
Gave all with their jerseys, dude. They had the Blackhawk jerseys.
I mean, but doesn't it blow your mind that Virginia doesn't have a team?
Yeah, it's one of the richest states in the country.
I mean, their DC's basically their team.
Yeah, but like,
it's so big too.
Virginia,
but like, even the Skins still play in Maryland.
Yeah, Virginia could have 2 teams. You know,
they can have the DC teams. I'm not gonna fight them on it.
They don't even have like a major college.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
I can't name really one good college in Virginia. I think Georgetown. Maybe
I think there's only one. I think there's only one good college in the whole damn state.
So you claim Georgetown for Virginia?
The Cavaliers.
Don't even say the Wahoos, dude. I hate that school with a passion.
UVA, just no bias whatsoever. Just the school just sucks.
God, the school sucks. The people suck.
There's a lady.
You know, every now and then I'll see someone with a UVA sweater, never a VT sweater.
There's a lady at my job. She goes and gambles every day, and she went to Virginia Tech. And that's all she ever. She's like 50-some years old.
Yeah, what's a hoagie? Always a hoagie, baby.
She is just all about Virginia Tech.
Yeah, just don't see the hype, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, not the way they lost to fucking Syracuse this week. Oh my God, it's embarrassing. It's so bad. Oh my! I'm just so happy that I went to school there when we were still a powerhouse team, like still a good team.
When you had Sean Glennon,
no, Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Actually, I will say my freshman year, we ended 3rd in the polls.
Yeah,
like, we were really, really good.
Yeah, Macho.
Yeah, and our defense, bro. Our defense was stacked. Nobody really made it, but I mean, like Cam Chancellor. Cam Chancellor was legit. He was a Hokie.
Yeah, Cam Chancellor. Yeah, you guys had him, didn't you?
You know, it's just you guys gotta get down back to the roots, and that's Beamer ball.
Beamer ball, baby. Beamer ball. Dude, I will say, like, the head coaching situation has been.
Is that guy still alive?
Yeah. Oh, he looks rough, man. I mean, as if his face wasn't falling off before, dude. It is bad. I saw he was. Man, they just brought back Tyrod and a couple other people got inducted into like whatever Ring of Honor or whatever they're calling it.
Good for him.
And Beamer was there. He had a cane. He just looked like he's on death's
Really?
door.
His son is the
Shane Beamer.
He's
yeah, NC State.
How come he doesn't go to?
I don't know how we fucked that up. I have no idea.
Oh my God.
Like they went with Justin Fuentes. Everybody's like, "Oh man, he turned this whole program around." He comes in, he shits the bed. Like, all right, we're gonna try this new guy. And it's just like like college is so different. You know what I mean? Like
and it gets different each and every year, honestly.
Yeah,
man,
but like a lot of people are still drawn to legacy. You know what I mean? Like imagine if Shane Beamer shows up. And he's like, "Yeah, you want to talk to my dad?" And his, he got like a pre-recorded message of Frank being like, "Hey, Hokies can't wait to have you." It's like it still has like a draw, especially in Virginia.
I think 100% believe that.
I think too, it's like he probably wants to start his own legacy. A lot of people like that. They want to get out of there.
I mean, I think originally they were like, "Hey, like go somewhere, learn to be a head coach." And then come back, but then he started doing okay. He's like, "I'm not coming back."
Yeah, he's like, "Y'all passed on me back."
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably come back. I think if I had to guess, they're gonna make him a big old offer and get rid of this guy.
Yeah, and they're gonna be like, "Your name is."
I mean,
wine with our college.
Eventually, they're gonna name the stadium after him. Like they're gonna have to.
Hold on, is that mine?
What?
That's my. All right, I was hearing double.
I think that's just you, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, he got me all worked up now.
You gotta send them a letter.
I think there's plenty of hate mail heading their way right now. It's been a rough decade. It's been a really bad decade. Like even towards the end of Beamer, everybody was like, "Hey, maybe it's time to move on," and they just didn't like have a good. I mean, does any school have a really good like idea of like how to move on from a coach? Like Bobby Bowden when he left, FSU, they went to Jimbo. And Jimbo, like 2 years later, is like, "Go fuck yourselves! I'm leaving." It's so bad. And I mean, Nick Saban, like, look at Alabama.
Yeah. Oh God.
Alabama's already done, dude.
What a downfall I prayed for, dude.
Yeah. Roll Tide. Rolling down the hill. That's really what they're doing right now. But like,
yeah, that's kind of. You saw that one coming.
Everybody.
I mean, like we all saw it coming, dude. We're all hoping for it.
Yeah.
Finally, level the playing field just a little bit,
It's just, but it's like, how do you, the only people who kind of seem to pull through sometimes is like Ohio State for whatever reason, man.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
But
don't matter who's there.
But if they play on a national championship, like if they play on the national game or whatever, they lose. They don't lose. They lose bad.
Yeah, but they
so weird. Weird with Ohio State.
Well, what's the draw to like? Who wants to live in Ohio, dude? Like, I don't understand
it. I don't get it either, dude. I don't understand the draw of Ohio. I mean, like, what are the three major cities? Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Columbus. Is there anything there that you kind of want to see even a little bit?
Isn't it? I think it's
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I think it's the just the rivalry of Michigan, Ohio State.
Yeah, right? I guess.
I mean, that would be the only thing just that legacy, like you said earlier, like people are more into the.
I feel like Michigan has a bigger draw than Ohio.
They do now. I mean, they did
like just as an overall state, even.
Yeah, I feel like I'd rather live in Michigan than Ohio for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just
I don't know what the draw is. I feel like I'd rather just go to Wisconsin, to be honest.
I'd rather go to Wisconsin too. I mean,
I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't know why.
I would rather go to somewhere warm.
I don't know, man. Wisconsin has some good ass cheese.
Yeah, they got cheese curds, bro.
Cheese is.
I mean, I get the draw to Texas A&M.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Miami.
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense. I mean, shit, even like Central Florida. Like, I'd go to Central Florida or something like that. Southern Florida, the Bulls. Are you kidding me? Sign me up.
But then when you get to like Tulane, Ohio, Miami, like why?
Ohio, what a dumb school, dude.
I know. No one good has ever come from that school ever.
Yeah, except for maybe one person.
No, don't. You do not get hats off to that guy.
Or do you go to like, I mean, SEC? Like, I wouldn't want to go to Alabama.
I wouldn't want.
It's gross down there, dude. I'm talking about from like a climate standpoint. It's all like
humid
swamp, and or Vanderbilt. Like, man, like I don't know. I feel like if I went to Vanderbilt, like you gotta like have some slave ownership in your
because of the names, like Mr.
Just the name, dude.
Mr. Vanderbilt, I do declare.
Prestige.
Yeah.
Prestige, like
Purdue.
I feel like the college is one big plantation.
I would go to Colorado.
Colorado would be dope.
Colorado. I would go to Hawaii, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
No, that would be dope as hell, dude.
Yeah, that'd be a hell of a scholarship, but like it's so expensive to live out there, man. Like they gotta pay those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Right. That or like oh man, like I would go to like Hawaii.
San Diego?
Huh?
San Diego.
San
Diego. I was gonna say UCLA. I'd go there. I'd be a Golden Bear. Fuck yeah.
Bruin.
UCLA.
I'd rather, like, speaking of Ohio too, I'd rather go to Notre Dame than any college in Ohio, and that's in Indiana.
Yeah, I'd rather go to
No, I could never go to only because of Rudy. I could never go there.
I mean, I don't like the school, but I'd rather go there than Ohio State.
Yeah.
Rudy.
If Rudy doesn't play, I don't play, coach. If Rudy doesn't,
dumb.
Come on, Sean Ashton is such a great actor.
Let me tell you what though, if I was like third string, but I'll play coach. Like first, I'll be out here be up in a belt.
You would be like, this is my chance.
Yeah, like, no, I get it, coach. Fuck Rudy. Like let's go play.
You'd be like, I'm gonna suit up, right? I'm suiting up. I'm gonna go suit up.
This is my chance. And like, what are we doing here, guys? You know,
who is this Rudy guy?
He made. I love those era of fucking football movies like Rudy and Invincible.
I liked Invincible. Hold on. I liked Invincible.
Rudy's way older though.
I just hated the ending. He made one play and then the movie was over, and I was like, "Wait, that's it?"
Because that's all he did.
We didn't even see. He didn't even
like the whole movie led to this.
The whole movie led to a kickoff. What?
Yeah, dude, he was running, and then they're just like freeze frame, and then credits, dude. We're so proud. It was a feel good story.
It was a terrible ending. You're just like, that was it.
At least let him score a touchdown or something. Like,
it was stupid, dude. That whole era. They had like some interesting football movies that era, like Remember the Titans.
Titans,
great
good
movie.
Though.
That's a good movie. I think Longest Yard and Waterboy are still my favorite movies.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights was a good one. We Are Marshall.
We Are Marshall is actually a pretty good movie. I'm not gonna lie.
We are Marshall.
West Virginia. I mean, would you go to Morgantown?
Yeah, 100%. I love Morgantown. I love Morgantown. Are you kidding me, dude?
Morgantown's pretty wild time.
Yeah.
It's a wild time in Morgantown.
Look, it ain't a party until the couch starts burning.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true,
What was that?
Meth is pretty easy to get.
There you go, man. You're all set up for a good college. That could be your thing, winning a national championship under meth somehow.
Dude, the weirdest thing about Morgantown is like you walk outside of you're like downtown, you're like, where? I thought I was in a college. Like, how am I in a city too? At the same, it's so weird, man. The whole setup down there is weird.
It is a weird setup, but I think it's really nice. It's beautiful.
It's cool. Oh yeah, I mean, it's awesome down there. Like, there's no doubt.
I still have a special place in my heart for West Virginia, even though it is an awful, godforsaken place.
West Virginia.
West by God, baby.
West by God.
Mama.
Take me home.
Take me home.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, guys, you got me all worked up on Virginia Tech now. God.
It's okay. I mean, it's an irrelevant
Just let them go.
Irrelevant team in an irrelevant state.
This is what you do, Chris. This is what you do. You just go to a college that you really like for a semester and then just be a diehard that fan.
That's what I have a buddy who did that for UVA. He was there for one semester. He said one semester at UVA is better than 4 years at Virginia Tech. I was like,
online.
He
got kicked out. He flunked out. What are you talking? He failed out, and he still thinks he's better than me.
See, that was always my plan. Is somehow get into at least close to an Ivy League college for a semester and just peace out with all my classes, so I could still be like, yeah, I went to Brown. Yeah,
I took a really cool course at Pennsylvania.
Yeah, do you really want Penn across your chest?
I mean, it's Ivy League.
I still have to rep Pennsylvania, dude. Ugh.
I know.
It's painful.
I almost took a course at Harvard, and I was going to buy a sweatshirt.
Yeah, then yeah, absolutely. You rock the shit, dude. Every time you go into something that's supposed to be for smart people, I'll be wearing my Harvard sweater. Just be like, yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you get a certificate. I'm like, oh, can I put that on my resume?
Put that on LinkedIn immediately. Oh, Harvard. Yeah.
100%, dude. But I feel like nowadays, man, Harvard's not what it used to be.
No, it's not. It's not. You know what's a really? Oh my God. I'm only a few 2 miles away from University of Chicago. Holy shit, that place is wild. Mostly because how if there was like an expansion of Ivy League, it would be included, and it is the most expensive college in the nation.
Yeah, I know a couple of people who went there,
and everyone there sucks. Everyone there is a complete snob, self-important douchebags.
I'm bougie.
Unless you go to UIC, you have not. University of Chicago. You don't know what bougie is.
Yeah, there's a lot of old money that goes there.
So much old money. We've all seen Harry Potter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their cafeteria looks like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you know what their cafeteria looks like?
It looks like the Grand Hall from Harry Potter.
How do you know what their cafeteria looks like?
There's pictures.
Didn't Obama go to Chicago?
I think he did.
Yeah.
Because they do have a law program, a pretty extensive one.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty prestigious school. Like, there's no doubt. At least in the US.
So that's where I need to re-enroll.
Just take one class. Just take one class.
Just take one class. Yeah, that's all.
Adult education, continuing education course.
Dude, whatever the easiest course they have, like, I don't know, fucking
women's studies.
I don't know, feminist theory or something. I'll just do that. A theory class, perfect.
Intro to psychology.
Dude, I just don't know how I could lose with this.
No, I mean, you could say currently attending University of Chicago on your resume.
Yes,
you can. Never change it.
Like, don't tell them what you're studying.
Exactly. And I could use this while I'm trying to build up like my news site, because people will listen to me if I can put that on my right next to editor-in-chief, man, /U Chicago.
Editor-in-chief. Yeah. Alum.
Yeah, U Chicago alum.